Peace, peace, peace to the family. Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours. Brother Red Pill reporting live and direct. Reporting live from the ATL. Shout out to the KTL and the ATL. You already know what it is. We are over here at Black Wall Street. Now I'm talking about the new Black Wall Street. I'm in the spot called our good brother Athletics. He has a store in here. So we are here supporting black businesses. Part one, we took y'all on a tour through the new Black Wall Street. And I'm going to take you on another tour. We're going to finish up the tour because somebody, it wasn't YouTube, somebody FaceTimed me and had Do Not Disturb and it knocked the live down. This is something that these expensive iPhones should, it's a bug that they need to fix that happens with iPhones. So, somebody, I'm going to have to email Tim Cook and let him know I spent too much money for this phone for this shit to not be able to, or YouTube for the matter, $1 billion company, $1 trillion company, they need to fix shit like that. So, you want to come to the Black Wall Street? Come on. What do you mean? Come on through. We got 44 people in the building, 22 thumbs up. Yeah, divine numbers. Talk black to me. If you want to come to the Black Wall Street, nobody is going to stop you. You are invited. The purple carpet has been rolled out. You are more than welcome. You will be treated like royalty when you come here. You will be pleasantly pleased in the progression of black folks when you come here. More than likely, you will leave with something when you come here. You would not be disappointed when you come here. You would probably leave here saying that I've been in many places, flea markets, malls, and stores where black vendors are set up, and this is the best one. That's what you're going to say. They're going to be like, this might be the best one. And I'm not saying it to compare because this ain't about comparison. Ain't nobody stunting. You feel me? It's not that. What I'm saying is I'm giving you my personal assessment of this business. I'm giving it a business report. This is one of the best malls, black businesses that I've seen ever, right? The real Black Wall Street, where there was property, real estate, brick and mortar businesses, that eventually has to be recreated. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Initially, when it was first set up, it was set up around commerce, right? This is the best since the Mart 125th. They do have food. Yes, they do. I'll answer any questions that y'all have. I don't even get paid for this. This is not my job. You know what I mean? There's no advantage if in this for me reporting it. I'm doing this out of love. This is a love offering. My time is very expensive. My prices have actually tripled. You know what I mean? FYI, my prices have tripled. My time is very expensive. I know my worth. You know what I'm talking about? And today's price is not yesterday's price. However, with that being said, I'm still going to spend time promoting something that does not even benefit me personally. Because at the end of the day, that's how I give back. You know what I mean? I want my audience and I want my network to know and to see progress. I want y'all to be able to go to sleep. Don't look at this and compare your condition or how your city is set up or how your swap meet looks. This ain't about that, because comparison is the thief of joy. That's why social media is so damn dangerous, because people are curating moments to stun on you. Does it have an internet catalog for online orders? Yes, they do. It's called Athletics. It's on Instagram. AFR-Letics, Letics. Let me get a card, please, young brother. Good brother. My brother. This is the Instagram. Where is it? Right here. When we get to 200, then I'll get up and I'll start walking around. Is that a good deal? It's a Saturday. When we get up to 200, then I'll take a trip. We'll start walking around and whatnot. It's almost like how niggas go on field trips. Remember, the yellow bus didn't leave, the short bus didn't leave until all of the children got counted and they was in the bus. So when we get the field trip together, then we'll go ride around Black Wall Street. Shout out to Little Goddess in the building. Can y'all please salute my moderator, Little Goddess, who gets busy and whatnot. And if there's anybody else in here who's part of the network and wants to be a moderator, I will make you one. In order to be part of the KTL network, I gotta know your name. You know what I mean? Like, I have to know that you've been a part of these lives and you've been with us and you're a supporter and whatnot. You know, shout out to all of my Patreons. Shout out to all of my supporters. Shout out to everybody who has believed in what it is that the pillars represent and stand for, our products, our services, Mama Pill, KT the Arch Degree. Yeah, that part. You know, y'all appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all appreciate it. I don't know, there's nobody else in the world that exists to me other than my supporters, to be honest with you. You feel me? I don't, you know, everybody else is just, I don't even know if they're real. To be honest with you, I don't even know if they're real. They may be, it may be holograms. You know what I'm talking about? They may be holograms. Share the video. Don't worry, nobody's gonna block you in your network. You won't get shadow banned. Share the video. Share it to your Twitter. Share it to the gram. You know, get the word out. Hit the like button. People don't get notifications when we go live, so the assistance of my network is going to be appreciated, and it'll be needed in these days and times, because this machine that I'm up against, that I'm pushing against, you know, I could push even harder with more hands against that wall and whatnot, because they're trying to silence us. They don't want us to be a part of the conscious stream of black people in these days and times where they are lying to you. They are putting you in an illusion unlike anything that I may have ever seen in my 46 years. They are plotting on you. Think about this. Let's reason about this real quick, and we're going to talk about it probably later on when I do Saturday. I'm going to do Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live's probably going to be tonight. You'll find out when you get your notification, but it'll be later. When Trayvon Martin got knocked off, right? That was the beginning of what we had termed the Trayvon factor. And in so many ways, that was the beginning of an assault against what? Against the heart and minds of the people. They didn't have to shoot you. They were able to lynch one of you in front of millions of you, and we did nothing, right? We had no answers for them. They continue to do the lynchings. Whenever one of our people get killed on film, it goes down as a lynching. What does that lynching do to the people who are witnessing the lynching, who are of the same color, of the same creed, and can identify noticeable traits within the people that are lynched? Case in point, and henceforth, right, when Trayvon Martin was murdered, when he was lynched, there was a campaign of people saying that he looks just like my son. The president of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama, said that he looks like my son. There was a campaign with Dwayne Wade, and the son that's a girl now. They were on the cover of Ebony magazine talking about I am Trayvon. What it did is it affected the hearts and the minds of the people. And by affecting the hearts and the minds of the people, it began a process of compromising their health, which led to the pre-existing conditions that people have succumbed through during this modern day drill, where they turned it from drilling on one of us to drilling on all of us. Let me continue to show you what I'm talking about and help walk you through what has taken taking place and what's taking place as we speak right now, and one of the reasons why they do not want this message and what it is that we're trying, what it is that we're sharing, and what it is that we're dropping on y'all. They don't want you to be enlightened to this. So the multiple drills, the multiple lynchings that took place right after Trayvon Martin was Mike Brown, brains on the sidewalk for 4 hours with no sheet over them. The people didn't even, I don't even think if the people were able to put a sheet on that young brother, right? No justice. The narrative that they were able to interject into the conscious stream of America and the world was that that young man deserved to die because he stole something out of the store and he was an unruly savage, right? Trayvon Martin, when they put him on trial, they were putting black boys on trial because they painted him as, even though he was considered to be a good kid, they had pictures with him with his fingers up. He had gold bottom fronts and whatnot, and they had a picture of him smoking weed. The minute that they showed that to the jury deemed that his image and what he stood for was kind of, in the eyes of America, it was like, you know what, he's a target. He's a target. You know what I'm talking about? He's a target. He has been stamped for removal. Remember, it was stand your ground with Zimmerman. So that's why we can stand our ground against the likes of this archetype, right? They were talking about Trayvon Martin and the black hood. The black hood was not the hood that he was wearing, because if you go to Google right now and put Trayvon Martin's hoodie and whatnot, his hoodie was gray. The black hood that they were referring to was the black hood, just the black hood, where murder and death has quadrupled since 2012 and Trayvon Martin. Facts. The murder rate is up, incarceration is up, overdose is up, niggas dying at a Jabbington is up, homelessness is up, poverty is up. Niggas are weaker than they were in 2012. Right? Do you see traits of a spell taking place? Do you see traits of a well-oiled psyop? And do you see the remnants of it? The remnants, hit that like button. The remnants of it is what? That the people, the elders, black women in particular, who they bear the burden of most of the stress that our people are going through via the media, via mainstream media, what MSNBC is showing, what Fox 5 is showing, and what these media channels, not what you're getting from the woke movement, not what you're getting from consciousness, not what you're getting on the other side of the narrative. No, the direct narrative that the media sells our people is that we are in a horrible condition. Horrible. And we savage, and there's no justice for us. We subservient. They only show you one side of the coin. They not celebrating the victories. They not celebrating people that got brands. They not celebrating the winners. They're not celebrating people who got true justice. They're not celebrating. Those people are deemed, they'll never say your name. You don't exist. The same way that we should never say their names. They understand certain rules of warfare. You don't say somebody as an enemy. You make them your equal. So you don't even they can't even afford to be your enemy. They don't even have enough ones to be your enemy. Their bank account is not long enough to even qualify to be your enemy, because you're supposed to have a treasure chest when you go to war. So think about it. Big mama, niggas aunties who are falling from the pre-existing conditions today have been the ones who bore or bared the brunt of a psychological war. And where did it settle on? It settled on the heart. What's the leading killer? Heart disease. Heart disease. People's hearts are failing them. Why sway? How sway? Why are people's hearts? You think heart disease is just clogged arteries? No, heart disease is your heart is failing. Your heart stops beating. Your heart is heavy. You're not getting justice. You're not getting answers, right? You're not receiving what you're supposed to receive as a free people. You're not getting those things. So your heart is not in it. They keep breaking our hearts. Niggas have an achy, breaky heartbreak. Right? All you see is murder. All you see is death. So when this new campaign, right, was about fear, right? This new campaign was about fear. And what does fear do? Fear releases cortisol. And what does cortisol do? Cortisol releases the quote unquote 4 F's: fight, flight, fornicate, right? Fight. People are fighting now. People are killing each other now. People are drilling on each other now. You got people bickering against each other now. You got people beefing with each other for the smallest things. People are falling out for simple disagreements. Talk black to me, right? Because they're scared. They're inundated in fear. So the crabs in the barrels are snapping at each other. The crabs are snapping at each other. You feel me? The crustaceans is acting up because niggas is in fear. They're like cats backed into the right? Fornicate. Everybody's screwing. Everybody's in their lower self. Everybody's in their reptilian monkey brain. Everybody just wants to have an orgasm or bust a nut so they can feel good momentarily and release all of these quote unquote feel good hormones and whatnot to stop from feeling bad. To stop from feeling bad because you're not getting no type of feel goods from your waking reality because you're not tapped into the motherfucking channel of the winners. You tapped into Fox 5 with Don Lemonhead in them. You're looking at a panel of losers. They're not talking about anything on offense. They're not talking about the only time that you see people talking about niggas winning is on ESPN. You know? Wow. That patch is fire on your jacket.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. You make that?
Yes, sir.
Can I get your card, please, or some type of
I'll
information?
give you my number.
Yeah, we got to connect.
I made this on my own.
Yeah, we need to connect. I'm on live. Can you give him the number? Yeah, we gonna connect, my brother.
Okay.
If I had to design a vector, it could be we could do something. Say less. I didn't want to say nothing else. I'm on live. There's confidential information going on here. Yeah. So, what happened, right? People already had pre-existing conditions because they've been given Alton Sterling, they've been given Trayvon Martin, they've been given the brother who got murdered in front of his wife and his child, right? They've been given Khalif Browder, they've been given Akia Gray, Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland. Please say Ashe after their names. I'll say it too. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. You know, these are some amongst them would be considered martyrs, but most of them are lynch victims. With no Terrence Clutch, who got killed in an OKC in Tulsa, Oklahoma, by a woman cop who got off on that. George Floyd. The list goes on. It's the psyops that I'm speaking of. If there's anybody that don't think that these lynchings were real and whatnot, Philandro Castile, Ashe. Philandro Castile, Ashe, murdered in front of his wife by an old schoolmate. So, what do you think that effect has on the health of older black people, civil rights era black people? What do you think it's having on PTSD? What do you think that it's doing to the quote unquote, what's that generation called? The, the baby boomers? What do you think is having effect on the baby boomers who saw Dr. Martin Luther King get bodied, who saw Malcolm X get killed, who saw the Panthers get exterminated? We didn't see these things, so we don't have this type of triggers that the older generation has. So the older generation's health is failing them mainly because of what's going on through the psyops that the media has perpetuated. And what did they do? How did they really flip it? They went from having our people witnessed the murder of people individually on the internet, and it kept looping the videos. Black death now has become numb to us. Black death has we become desensitized to it. So now when it came with the thing that they created in the lab, and then it came with the candy and whatnot, and they're killing hundreds of thousands of us. Nobody has any smoke. Nobody has any back talk. Nobody has any recourse. Nobody cares because they went from drilling one of us individually to drilling hundreds of us collectively. They called the masses. That's how you spirit cook. They called the masses. It was a long-term drill. They in it for the long term. They play a long game. They don't do it right away. It's a long game. They called the masses. So the masses are being cold right before your eyes. They're being slaughtered right before your eyes. They're being put in a pot right before your eyes. They're being cooked right before your eyes. They're being drilled right before your eyes. You know it. You feel it. You see it. You don't have nothing. You can't say anything about it because you didn't drill for the individual. So how you gonna drill for the gang? Straight trauma porn. Niggas is on Mr. Marcus time right now when it comes to trauma porn. When they drilled one of us, it should have been they drilled all of us. So if you couldn't ride for one, you damn sure can't ride for thousands. Niggas is losing their nanas, bro. Niggas is losing their nanas, and they losing close. You know, I don't even want to get into it. Niggas is silent. You know what I'm talking about? It's Silence of the Lambs. So that's how this thing works out. And they're going to continue doing what they do because they've already compromised what's most important, and that's your health. Niggas let the white supremacists run crazy during the Trump era. They was out there drilling the Waffle House shooter, Dylan Roof, a whole bunch of other people. Dylan Roof went to... That was the illest one right there. That was the illest ritual right there. What Dylan Roof did at the AME church in Charleston, Carolina. He killed the senator, Senator Pinckney. Nobody talks about that. That's just to show you how deep the drill is. He killed a senator. He was a senator in office. Senator Pinckney. Go and look it up. He didn't just kill 9 churchgoers. He killed a senator. A black senator who Hillary wound up taking his place. Talk to me.
So the back of the green one just green? Blank on the back?
Y'all gotta know the history of what Charleston represents. Y'all have to know how deep it is. Where AME church is on one side of the street, the other side of the street used to be white only. They went and put a hotel on that side of the street that looks directly. They put a hotel and a bar. Where have you ever seen a bar next to a church? It's a hotel and it's a bar. And they stare, it's called an oyster bar, I believe. And they stare right at that church every day. Come on, B. That was one of the biggest hits in the history of, with them people, one of the biggest lynchings in modern day history. But we don't even know that. We don't even know that. We don't even acknowledge that shit. Dylan Roof's supposed to been gone. He knocked a senator off. They had a trial to try to figure out if he was going to get the death penalty. If you knock a senator off, that's beyond treason. You get knocked off that the next day probably. They got him on death row. It's people on death row who got fried for stealing candy bars in Mississippi in like 1968. They out there cooking them and they giving them lethal injections and whatnot. He went and knocked. He was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager. Yes, he was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager. What did he know? He was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, and he got bodied in a church by a white supremacist who killed a whole bunch of elders, and they were connected too. So all of these things are going on right underneath our nose. We're supposed to have a community of conscious scholars and researchers, and these niggas got thumbs in their ass. They not even about none of it. They not about nothing. They not about nothing. And they took them to yes. And just to put the cherry on the cake to show you it was beyond a political hit. Saying that it was a political hit is kind of making it minuscule. It was a chess move to solidify what we see going on right now, where our people is outside getting slumped on ventilators and in other places. The hood is a killing field. They flooded it with dope and fettin and the fetty and whatnot. This shit is in shambles. We are in a Minta. We are in the Kali Yuga. Undeniably. And there's nothing that you could do about it but learn how to navigate through this shit and don't be a victim, because you will get washed. You will get tsunami surfed out this bitch. You will get washed. Make no mistake about it. You know what I'm talking about? So we at 200. I'm going to get off the political things. And I'm going to get to the business of Black Wall Street. Another place that is in the shadows of what I was just talking about. They got drilled in Black Wall Street. They got lynched and massacred in Black Wall Street. And it was 100 years ago. Niggas ain't doing nothing about it. They don't have no smoke. They don't have no recourse. They not calling for nobody head. They not doing nothing. What you talking about? That helped lead also to the pre-existing conditions that we're in too. They put it on TV. They say, oh yeah, we killed them people. Oh, we almost forgot to tell y'all, my bad. 100 years later, we'll decide to, do a special with Oprah. You know what I mean? This is what we willing to accept. This is what we willing to accept. Your hood is a killing field and it's gentrified. So you gotta pay a premium to live in the killing fields. How does that feel? How does it feel? How empowered do you wake up in an environment like that where you're paying a premium to step over bodies and to be in a killing field where there's dope fiends, crack, ratchetness, drug dealing, pain and suffering, trauma. It's some diamonds in the rough. It's some diamonds in the rough. But they building white castles around you niggas. They building glass towers around you niggas. Ivory towers. And the European man has his door open, or he's giving your sisters the gate code because they pulling up. They pulling up. They welcomed it to the glass tower. They let Rapunzel into the tower. You're not allowed in the tower. Becky don't really need, your services like that. But, the Snow Kings, yeah, they got bars around and right where they build their white castles, and they slide in them all day, every day. You know? Nigga said I look like Sam Cassell. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of you. Where my mods at? Not Sam Cassell. Where my mods at? Yeah, it's Saturday. We cleaning you up. Not doing. This nigga says it be your own people, don't it? It be your own people. Make sure y'all shop with Athletics. Make sure y'all shop with Athletics. Support this brother's business. Let's take a trip around this thing. Let's walk around and let's promote greatness, right? Let's promote greatness. Cause that's what we got out here. Our people are great. Let's never forget that. We greater together than we are apart. Hey, ooh, look at this. Smell goods everywhere. Aromatherapy. Look. The art. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. What nation? Multiple? All over West, right. Ghana and everything.
Senegal, Mali, Ghana, Nigeria.
Senegal, Mali. Yes. Look, fam.
Small Africa here.
That's what it is. All right. We got the continent here. The address to here. Just put it in Google. The new Black Wall Street. Put it in Google and it'll bring you here. Did you see him? Everything worked out?
Man.
You set up?
Plug.
I see you, King.
Plug.
I see you. All right.
This man right here.
Look at this, y'all. Come on. Come on. Who coming to Mexico with us? We gonna do Tulum, Mexico in March. I got the flyer. How you doing? I got the flyer. I'm about to put the flyer on the gram. Who coming with us to Tulum? Where it is? I need y'all to put, yeah. Ladies, your resolutions is still lit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm doing a fitness class too. I'm doing an online fitness class. Yeah, on OnlyFans. Get your athletics, get your athleisure, and come on, let's get the workout on. What's the website? You got one? Zawadi. How you spell that?
Zawadi Sport.
Sport.
Zawadi Sport.
Okay.
On Instagram, we are Zawadi Sport. Website is zawadisport.com.
All right. This is fire.
Thank you so much.
Come on, yeah. You want to run with the big boys. You want to run with the big boys. You want to run with the big boys. Yeah. You want to run with the big boys. Yeah. Come on, let's get our Afro beats on. Beat. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we doing a fitness class. You know what I'm saying? We going from 2 packs. We going from 2 packs to 6 packs. That's the goal. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we're gonna have an online fitness thing going on. You know. But it's gonna be on OnlyFans though. That's the trick part. You know what I'm saying? Peace, my brother. How you doing? All right.
Which brother are you? Red or blue?
I'm red, my brother. Yes, I'm red. Peace, King.
Water and everything from
Yes. Ooh, you got some pieces in here.
Yeah, I'm about to do basketball, baseball. I got the Brooklyn, I got the Golden State.
Negro Leagues too? You could get that? Yeah, them classics.
Yeah, classic.
You online?
No, not yet. Bro.
All right. On the gram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Let them know where you at.
I'm at Thomas Wardell. Check me out, jerseys and caps.
Okay.
New Black Wall Street.
No doubt. Thank you, King.
No problem.
I'll be back.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to
Woo!
Here.
Yeah, we got the gold water. Oh, this is fire. No, I'm coming back with it though.
Okay.
You'll be the first person that I come and see.
Come back.
Oh nah, what's this?
For you, bro, like that dub, man.
Oh nah, I'm coming. This my size though.
Nah, I don't think so.
What it
I
is?
can order one for you. That's all the ladies say, but it come in man.
Oh, this for the sisters. Okay, ladies. Yeah, this that feel good. This that feel good.
All the next stuff.
This feel like hotel covers.
Got the leggings
Yeah.
and all that stuff for them.
Yeah, ladies, Knicks fans, Joe Byron. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, take me out to eat. But bing bong. You got the shawls too. Look, If y'all really about that life, all y'all Carmelo fans, get your shawl. Bing bong.
I appreciate you, brother. Bring that
All right.
water back to you. I got you.
I got you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hold on.
Yo, hold on 1 second. Hey, what's happening? What's
What's that?
happening? Hey, this man right here, this
Yeah.
is the plug.
Me.
I appreciate this man. You hear me?
Mhm.
He helped my wife get a booth
Me.
with no questions asked. You hear me? No questions asked. Holla at this
That's
man
right.
right here. You heard?
Yeah, call me Pasta Noose. Yeah, real talk. I'm changing my name. Pushing P, Pasta Noose. I'm plug 1 and 2. Yeah, we got more Africa. More Africa. We feeling good. This is what black people do for me. That's what black people do to me. I usually got a long face because I'm around too much white folk. No offense to my white friends. How y'all doing? But this is what black folk do for me. When we doing what we supposed to do. Yeah, but yeah, I am the plug though. That part. You know what I'm talking about? So this is the food court. Jackie, who wants some fish, chicken, and ribs? We got you. We got Atlanta drip for you. Chicago style Atlanta drip. You hungry? Ladies? Yeah, we got mock ribs for you, vegans. We got mock ribs. We got mock chitlins too, because they got impossible pork out. We ain't forget about you. You know what I mean? We got some impossible pork. You know? Everybody's represented. Look, he gave me a new name. Dr. Love, right?
Dr. Love.
Huh?
Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Yeah.
Ha.
And
Yeah.
they come in more than one color.
That's right. That's sticking to me. That's resonating. Dr. Love. Dr. Love. Not Brother Love. Dr. Love. Can I operate on you? Let me see. Calling Dr. Love. Calling Dr. Love. The office is open. But yeah. I took y'all here already. All right. Edibles. Hold on. Can I put you on? I'm on YouTube. I don't know. You good? All right, let's go. Highly edibles. Y'all already know what it is. We gonna talk that talk. All right. So let's see what we got here.
Hey, I'm Miss Jordan.
How you doing, Miss Jordan? What we got to eat? What's going on?
Everything in the store is mostly Delta 8.
Yes.
We also have Delta 10 and THCO. And what it does is help out with any. We have CBD as well.
Right.
What it does is
Got
help
CBG?
out- We don't have CBG.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah. So we have cookies and gummies and brownies and chips and cereal and oil and smokes as well. So what it does is it helps out with any anxiety, PTSD, depression. It's
Right.
mostly medicinal.
Right.
It helps out with everything, aches and pains and sleep patterns, level blood sugar, things that nature.
So a lot of people right now is going through anxiety. A lot of people is going through pre-existing conditions. A lot of people are succumbing to the COVID and things because of their pre-existence. So you're saying that to help with people's depression and stuff like that, CBD and
That's
the Delta?
That's the THCO that really helps out with that. We have it in different milligrams as well, from
Right.
1,000 to 2,000. It really helps out with those type of things.
Beautiful, beautiful. With the edibles, will they be like, would it catch up to me and kind of like have me messed
the
up?
edibles, you gotta be careful of the edibles because you may or may not know your tolerance level.
Right.
So I would always say start off with a very small dosage. If you feel absolutely nothing for that entire day, I would suggest taking
Increase.
a bigger, increase in dosage as the days go by.
Right. What would your microdose suggestion be?
Well, whatever it is that you're eating, like say for our gummies, for instance, there's 750 milligrams inside one bag.
Wow.
It's 10 of them, so 75
Okay.
milligrams for one gummy. I would
Right.
suggest taking a half of a bear.
Half a bear.
Half of
Where
that.
can they find you online?
This is our website here.
Okay.
This is our
I'll
website
tell
right
yellow.
here. Yep. Yep,
Okay.
that's the
Got
cartel.
red. Dope.
Yep. The website in white right here.
Okay.
And this is our name of our store is Highly Edibles.
Holly, they want to know if you got monkey paw.
Got what?
Monkey paw.
No, we don't.
Okay.
But
All
we do
right.
have the oil and things of that nature and some smokes.
Okay.
So, yeah, come see us.
We will definitely. You got a card?
If you want to take a picture of this, you can. It's our
Okay.
last
I got
product.
you. No problem. Peace. All right, y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's that get right there. That's that get right. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, when you visit Atlanta, come in here and get ideas. Like, take it back to your cities. I've been in a lot of y'all cities and whatnot. Y'all have the greatest opportunity to be enterprises and entrepreneurs because you're connected into a group of black people that's living in the future. And I ain't just talking about Black Wall Street. You know what I mean? If you tapped into my network, then we plugged you into people that are literally living in the future. They're doing shit 5 years ahead of time. Play with it if you want. You know what I mean? I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm not, peace. I'm not here to convince you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my job. Either you see it or you don't. You feel me? Either you do or you don't. Like, everybody can't see the same, nor can they hear the same. So I understand that part, you know what I mean? And I sleep good at night knowing that. But it's in Atlanta, it's in A. Ooh, look at this art. We're in another strip. What's the name of this street? I don't know the name of this street, but as you can see, beautiful artwork. Phone repair. This is the tech spot. More CBDs. Right? More CBDs. All right. The business stores. How you doing, my good brother? Oh, I got one of those already. I'm on YouTube. You want to talk to the people? Let them know what you do.
We represent a company called United Credit Educational Service. My wife and I have been in real estate over 30 years. We came across this company 8.5 years ago, and it's life changing.
Right.
I guarantee you get all the negative things off your credit. And I have a thing where they just said where they needed 15 student loans and a bank loan. They
Right.
do not play around.
Right.
It's a great nonprofit that gave away $600,000 in scholarship funds just this past August.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Look forward to seeing you. My business is at Black Wall Street.
Yes, sir. All right now. Peace. All right, for the crib, granite cabinets, floors. Right. That look. You could get that look. Yeah. Connection issues. Burp, burp. Connection issues. All right now. Yeah, so we kind of like, we might have went through the whole thing, give or take a few spots and whatnot, but if you didn't see the whole tour, there's a part 1 on my YouTube channel that I did about an hour ago. You could tap into that. Got a little bar. Want to get right. Got the food court. Right? Food court right here. Art store. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that haven't moved in here yet. It's a beauty and grooming store. This is beautiful. I got this from the promoter who's bringing us to Arizona. We got a gym show. We're going to be at a gym show in Arizona February 1st to the 4th in Tucson, Arizona. The flyer is on my YouTube channel. It's going to be me, Blue Pill, Ross Ben, Illuminati Congo, Lizzie Jeff. This is the event of the year. This is the event of the year. Facts. I'm going to be on Brother Rich channel tonight, Black Magic 363, and we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be promoting it, but this is going to be lit. Like, Tucson, Arizona, the biggest gym show in the world. We taking it over. We invading it. I'm coming back heavy. I'm going out there with about 10 racks. I'm coming back stupid. You know what I'm talking about? If there's any investors out there that want to match that, y'all should holler at me. Because we going out there to come back real heavy. We're going to fill up one of these whole spaces with gemstones. because that's our stuff. Look at them doing the podcast. You know what I mean? So I'm just here reporting, let you know there's a place somewhere black people are working for their betterment, and they not just out here selling poison to each other, hating on each other, backbiting, you know, whoring themselves, playing themselves, selling themselves short. Nah, that's not taking place everywhere. It is taking place in some places though, but and we're gonna. They decided to lift the ban on me. That's a good thing. So we'll be back with Melanin Mondays. Still need the link is in the description. The peace. The link is on my page, my community channel. We are doing KTL University in conjunction with Ross Ben and Illuminati Congo. We're doing a workshop on the 4th for this network. And I'm talking about for this network. And what it's going to do is going to educate you on the power of the stones from Ross Ben, because he wrote a book called Rocks of All Ages, one of the most detailed books on sacred stones and how it relates to us that I've ever read. Ask about Ross Ben and his level. He's a master student. He says that, I call him a master teacher, but he says he's a master student. Then Illuminati Congo was the first rapper that I ever saw with an NFT. He understands music and NFTs. He is a successful independent hip hop artist, and he's into the occult, and he taps in. He's also gonna be speaking, and me and Blue, or just me, I haven't decided if I'm just gonna be the host or I'm gonna be presenting something. We'll also be contributing that day. I need y'all. I did it for y'all. I'm not doing this for nobody else. I did it for my network because multiple people kept hitting me up, asking me to do something with Ross Ben while we're in Arizona because they want to capture that moment in history, right? And so do I. I'm not going to do anything. This is the age of experience. I'm not going to do nothing until, if I go anywhere, I'm making it an experience. I'm taking advantage because these days, we're in some interesting times. So there is no I'll get back to it. That don't exist anymore. When you pull up somewhere, do what you got to do. So I'm a overachiever, and I work. I put in work. You feel me? My proof of work is I'm about to do a whole video. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a presentation called Proof of Work, because somebody talked real slick to me the other day about proof of work, and I'm gonna have to show them what the proof of work really is. It's a lot of new people in these spaces, and it's like when you heard about crypto, or you heard about the digital piece, you heard about all of this stuff, but people are running around and you would swear that they just woke up like this. No, nigga, you got somebody told you about that stuff. You got put on to that shit. You learned some shit that somebody else taught you. So proof of work is going to show how this conversation has been ongoing, and niggas is running with the cloth and have the audacity to try to pop shit or pop a collar in my 600-foot circumference. Yeah, you niggas got white boys teaching you. But when I was on Sonetta TV, Black Magic 102, talking about Bitcoin and crypto and blockchain, where the fuck was you niggas at? I never heard of you niggas. Where was y'all at? Why didn't y'all answer back in 2015 when we did Facts Initiative and we was telling you all about what you niggas is running around talking about right now? I don't get it, but I got it. I don't get it, but I got it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't get it, but I got it. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'ma just commence to washing. Because these niggas is weird, bro. They mad weird, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They think that you having amnesia. These niggas think they banking on a nigga to get amnesia, to have Alzheimer's, so they could run around and act like they started some shit or they inherit. No, nigga, you a student. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. I'm humble. If a nigga sat me down and taught me the shit that I learned, I'd tell a nigga. Not this time. Y'all wasn't out here talking that talk. Y'all wasn't the first ones with this conversation. Have a fucking seat, niggas. You know what I mean? We gonna establish rank and order when it comes to this shit. How dare you niggas talk out of the side of your tattoo? But anyway, life is good, you know. A nigga is chilling. You know what I'm talking about? Life is great. You feel me? Like I said, today's price is definitely not yesterday's price. I don't even want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The winners are winning. You know, the losers are still losing. You feel me? Life is good, you know. And it's a snowstorm in New York. Yeah. Yeah. Get your snow sleds, my nigga, and enjoy that. You know what I mean? Shoot a video in the snow because it don't snow every year. That's the aesthetics of New York. People down south don't see snow, so they like to see you niggas playing in snow. Shoot a music video in the snow. Okay? Take advantage of your environment and whatnot. Put your chinchilla on or your beaver and shoot a video. Yeah, 18 inches. That'll make that's awesome B-roll. You know what I'm talking about? That's awesome B-roll. We in the South, niggas, my brother, it's cold in Florida. The East Coast brought coldness to Florida. Single digits. The lizards are dying. Single digits. It's everywhere. It's 30 degrees in Atlanta. Jeff, is it 30 degrees or not? Hold on. So you don't think I'm capping?
It is 30.
It's 30, my niggas.
I saw snow on I-20 when I was riding.
Facts. I woke up and I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I woke up and it was snow in Atlanta. Okay? Maybe it was so short. Whose hair was it short like?
Eve.
It was short like Eve's hair. You know what I'm talking about? It was short like Eve's hair, like that part. But I did show y'all earlier, we got bundles in here too. You know what I'm talking about? We get you right. Any color. Any color. Yeah, it's sunny and chilly out here. So we all feeling the chill. But if it's mad snow, as a content creator, I would say create content. If you don't rap, it don't matter. Make a TikTok video. Dance, my nigga, dance. Put on your dancing shoes, happy feet. Content create. This is the age that we're in. We're in the attention economy. We're in the digital economy. We're in the passion economy. Tap in or tap out. You feel me? But I'm tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? I'm Savion Glover in this bitch. I'm a tap dance through it all. Niggas talking about retrograde. Well, I'm the Silver Surfer. I'm left-handed, so it don't affect us the same. Support black businesses. Yeah, everybody's sending in the cash apps. I appreciate y'all. Supporting a black business. You know what I'm talking about? I might do every Saturday a tour. I might take y'all on a tour somewhere. It'll be the Red Pill Saturday tour. Today's the first one, Black Wall Street. I showed you a lot of different people. I didn't show you all of the vendors because, you know, if that was in the case, I couldn't do a part 3. But you got a lot. You got a lot, you know? And with that, you can make decisions to support them. I would ask you, don't knock them off. Don't be those type of people that be looking at people and then just start copying shit because you live in Boise, Idaho. You know, get into franchising, holler at the business and see if you could assist them or help them in either carrying their products or opening up a business of theirs in your city where you're both owners. Because a lot of that be going on and whatnot. People be, you know, the cloning thing that you see on Instagram is a spiritual indicator of the fact that real niggas are cloning real nagas, right? When you go on Instagram in certain places, when you go on Clubhouse, when you go on YouTube, there's a bunch of people who have cloned original people. They out here, you see these niggas wearing my glasses. You see everybody want to wear glasses. Then they started wanting to wear crowns. You see how they try to get the aesthetics? Yeah, that part. Anyway, take your glasses off, homeboy. You're in the house and it's dark. You know what I mean? It's at night. We are not the same. the cloning of the master teachers, the cloning of people who are out here putting up cloth. And then they just, what they do, they'll snip, these niggas is snipping hems of your garment and they running with that cloth. You niggas are snipping hems of the garments. Okay? And then they're running with that cloth. So they don't even have your whole cloth. They just run with your look. They run with your message. They run with your ad libs. They run with your punchline. They run with your, let's say if I put out Facts Initiative, niggas will put out Racks Initiative. They run with your ideas and your concepts, which is your intellectual property. They run with your vision. They even run with your ex, your ex thotties. You know what I'm talking about? Your ex lovers. They run with everything. They run around with your ex friends. No dear is original. Nothing new is under the sun. That's what the clones. That's what the cloning is. What you're seeing taking place on social media, which is that's a military slash misinformation psyop campaign that is gonna come, that you're gonna find out that Facebook and Instagram was behind that the whole time, or the government or somebody was behind that the whole time. All of that cloning and shit that they be doing, where they be asking people. I got for $500. I got booked, and I consider myself to be on point. But somebody caught me for $500, all in my inbox, talking about, yo, Red, can I hold some? I'll give it back to you at midnight. And out of the kindness of my heart, it was a woman, a sister, who's a mother. I sent it to her, and it was a scammer. Got me. I was tight. I blocked the original. I blocked that person and everything. Like, nah, I don't even want to talk no more because I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. So the cloning is eroding trust. And by eroding trust, you're eroding people's business. And by eroding people's business, people don't want to spend money with you no more because they don't know who the real you is. So it is a long-term psyop. It is eroding. The trust is already eroded, but it's taking it a bit further. You feel me? They're taking it a bit further. So that cloning thing on the gram, that's a psyops, right? But what I'm saying is, spiritually speaking, if I look at it symbolically, it represents the fact that people are scamming as an all-time high, and cloning is still at an all-time high because people are actually cloning you, right? In your face. Your man's in them. Niggas across the world that won't even say, yo, fam, yo, family, yo, my mans, yo, man like red pill, yo, in it. I appreciate, they're not even doing all of that. They just running with everything that you throw out there. All of the pearls that I'm pitching, it's niggas running around with pearl necklaces and they don't give back. Yes, the digital world, I could become you. Make sure y'all follow the Discord. There's no clones in Discord. You feel me? They not cloning in Discord. Make sure y'all sign up for KTL University. When they banned me from YouTube, I went and bought my own website and I built it out. We have KTL University where all of our lectures are up there like a library. You're able to tap into the information. Proof of work. Proof of work. Proof of work. It's not braggadocio. It's just facts. You feel me? Proof of work. So I don't have to be here. I don't want to. The documentary approve whatever it is the fuck I need. I would never exhaust myself trying to prove myself to the internet. And that's no offense. That's no offense to anybody on the internet. But that's not how I decide to spend my time when my time is worth so much. I will not do that. I'll just do a documentary and I'll show the receipts. I'll show the resume. I'll show the proof of work. I might do that when I'm in 2040. I don't got to do it right now. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm talking about? The real recognized real still. It still works. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. What's ordained is already done. The story's still being written. How could I do a documentary and we still writing the story? It ain't even time. You know what I'm talking about? Story still being, the legend is still, the legacy is still being carved. So if you just come into consciousness, if you're just waking up, if you're just tapping in, learn who the carbon copies are. Learn who the original ones are. Right? Learn who, because you might be tapped in to somebody who is considered to be a clone of somebody original. And by tapping into them, you're now in their quote unquote egregor. You're caught into their thought waves. You're caught into their collective thought or their collective hive mind. And you might become goofy as a result of that. You have to practice the quote unquote art of discernment. You have to be able to discern if you're watching somebody, because I'm saying this because a lot of the teachers fell on their swords, and 2021 was the year of exposure and whatnot, and a lot of people showed their hands. And what did that wind up doing to the student body? The student body is in disarray. Why? Because when you tap into a speaker or thought leader, you are giving them access to your heart and your mind. That is one of the most sacred places that we can exist, right? It's not the same as your professor. It's not the same as a rapper. It's not the same as an athlete. People love rappers and musicians, but they don't hold a sacred place in your heart and in your mind simultaneously the way that the thought leaders do, because the thought leaders are controlling the narrative. And if there's somebody that's selling you an idea, they're also in charge of your future, right? So when they let you down, or when they have meltdowns, or when they go crazy, or when they show their true hand, or when they show you their fangs and whatnot, or when they become exposed and whatnot, or when they stop running this race and this marathon and they tap out, what happens to the people who had them in their hearts and in their minds? What is that doing to their mental health? Right? What is that doing to their mental health? How is that affecting them? Some people gave up their whole family to follow some of these goofies. Some people gave up their friends to follow these goofies and whatnot. Some people's barked on their mamas and they go-go grannies and paws and whatnot in the name of some of these thought leaders who had you niggas out there looking crazy around your family and your baby mama and your homies in them. They want to drill you because you niggas went weird on them because y'all was following weird niggas. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And you sold the whole house betting on these niggas. Literally, people left their wives and whatnot going, you know, I'm going to the jungle. I'm going to be sovereign. You know? This nigga's asking for 80 bands. You know? I'm going to sell my heirlooms. You know, Goofy is as Goofy does. You can't blame nobody but yourself. You feel me? The art of discernment is a skill set that gets you to be having gray hairs like this. You wanted the Discord link? Little God has got you. Little God has got you. I'm not perfect, but I don't pretend to be that. People know that I'm perfectly flawed. You feel me? I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. But a lot of the stuff that I've witnessed coming from your mans in them, your teachers, the niggas that y'all was hailing up as the second coming, what does it say about you? Because we're done with them. They already in the water. They been drowned. What about you?
Tracksuit.
What does it say about you and the way that you pick them? You know how there's these memes where dudes be like, yo, you can't talk crazy about your baby pops because you picked that nigga. Y'all was magnetically attracted. He was your reflection. So what the fuck did you see in him? There was a reflection of you. You talking crazy about him now. Okay, whatever. We don't believe you. You're just mad. We don't believe you. You chose him. We didn't. You did. So y'all have a relationship with goofy niggas. Y'all have a relationship with defunct organizations. Y'all have a relationship with agents, agent provocateurs. Y'all have a relationship with people who are rebel rousers and don't do nothing but kick over empty cans. Y'all have a relationship to scammers and spammers. Y'all have a relationship to people who are literally out here copying multiple people who they've been studying and whatnot, and they are infatuated with. I see it. It's a level of homoeroticism when you become so infatuated in another man's persona and aura that you begin to be like the talented Ripley. You start copying this nigga. You don't have an original thought. You don't have an original strain of DNA, my nigga. Who are you? That's what's going on out here. The sisters are cloning each other. I didn't know it was so many fucking readers out here. Can you read the lottery numbers? Could we read the Mega Millions? Could you throw some fucking chicken feet for that? Huh? I didn't know it was so many healers. I didn't know it was so many spiritualists. I didn't know it was so many motherfucking gurus and whatnot. Where did you niggas come from? I missed your graduation. You feel me? I didn't get the invite to your graduation. Where did you come from? There wasn't no graduations, respectfully. And that's nothing to take away from anyone, because everybody has the opportunity, and everybody has the, it is your destiny to shine and to be your greater self. Nigga, I want you to be great. But there's such a thing as rushing to claim something that you have not earned yet. There's such a thing as just renaming yourself because Facebook allows it, but that's not, you didn't put in that work, fam. That's disrespectful to the people who sacrifice so much. Y'all niggas is cosplaying in some senses. So, if I were you, I would take this fiscal year of 2022, right, to really do the internal work, to really do the spirit work, to really do the shadow work, to really do the homework. Do the homework, run their credit, do the homework, do the divination on certain people, find out, do the card work, do the divination work. Ask them for their aura pictures, right? Take a picture of your aura. If you my teacher, take a picture of your aura with an aura camera. Send me the picture. I gotta see what your energy is like. What does your auric feel like before I allow myself to be encapsulated within your auric field? What is your chart? What time were you born? Where the fuck were you born? What is your charts? What's your rising? All of that is important. All of that is important. This is the new era that we're moving into. 3-step verification. KYC. Know your consciousness. You know what I'm talking about? KYC. Know your consciousness. 3-step verifications. The vetting process has leveled up. It's too many people who are unofficial and unaccounted for and unverified in these quote-unquote communities, circles, and networks and whatnot. I don't trust nobody. You know? I don't trust nobody. Something needs to change. You know? Man, know thyself. We should not be scared to find out who we are. We should not be scared. Where's our rites of passage? Peace, King. Peace, y'all. Where's our rites of passage? Where's the ceremonies to where we get the name that we be calling ourselves, that the village and the people give us that name? You can't give yourself. I have not self-appointed my name in ever. My name, I started out Wisdom. That was my street name, and I was tagging with that. Blue was Felony. Then I became Phil Figure when I started boosting. Then I became Twin. Then I became Filthy. And then I became Filth More. And then I become Red Pill. All of those names was given by the people. Every single name. All of those attributes and whatever the fuck you want to call it, those alter egos, those are in conjunction with the people. So we should be having ceremonies where you earn your title. You have to put in work in order to be called some of the names that people are out here. Yeah, I know that you could grow into your name too. That is also something that is known, that you will grow into your attribute. But it should be given by the people. And it should be scientifically given to you based off of your purpose and your journey, the same way that they do in high civilizations, the same way that they do in the continent and in other places. That's what's done. So why isn't it done here? Because if you don't have nothing to worry about, if you don't have nothing to hide, if there's nothing wrong, if there's nothing flawed about you, then you would be willing to be like, yo, let's go ahead. Let me get that reading. You know what I mean? Run my credit, run my name, run it up. If that was the case, you'd be like, run up the bag, because you would just be sitting there as the motherfucking cash machine flips or the receipts come out. You'd be like, ask about me. You feel me? Make sure y'all sign up to the Discord. The Discord is where we get up during the week and days where we're not doing lives and whatnot. At 5 in the morning sometimes, 12 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. There's information on my Discord that is nowhere on the internet. There's a library of 1,000 videos of mine on Discord. Yes, I have 1,000 different clips of creative content, intellectual property, videos, proof of work on the Discord underneath the Twin Pillars Conscious Netflix. You could go and check it out right in the Discord. 1,000 videos. I work. Proof of work. I put in work. You know what I'm talking about? I put in work. Cut the check. Since you niggas like to say that, cut the check. There's music in there. There's lectures in there. It's everywhere. Cut the fucking check, niggas. You feel me? If y'all want to live honorable, do the honorable thing. So at the end of the day, the Discord is lit. The website is there, right? KTLUniversity.com. When we do drop-in gems, I'm not doing it through Eventbrite. I'm doing it through my channel. I've alleviated all of that shit, so people don't got to worry about where's the link. No, it's right through KTL University, and that site right there is sponsored by Podia. So we don't even have to go outside my site anymore. I sell my tickets right through. I don't go through Eventbrite. I'm selling it right through me, and I get my own percentage now. You feel me? I set Zoom up right through my site. You don't gotta go to Zoom. You coming right to my house. Come right to KTL University. That's how we own our shit. Okay? And I have my intellectual property, which is my 5-hour, 6-hour, 7-hour lectures, my workshops, and all of the stuff that I've done over the years, right in one central location, so you could tap into the real information, because the clips on YouTube is the clips on YouTube, but the lectures and the workshop, that's the wealth, that's the work, you know what I mean? That's the research and that's the study, and that is things that appreciate over time. Every other day, Blog Talk radio episodes become more expensive and valuable, and every other day, these lectures and these PDFs and these books, these these books that we put together, they become even more expensive and valuable. Why? Because the information is coming true. The research is coming true. It's a breathing, living research. It's organic, right? The information don't die. It has life to it, and it's bearing fruit because you plant the seed, you water it, and it bears fruit. So when I look at shit that I did in 2012, I could see the quote-unquote palm trees. I could see the trees and the fruit that is bearing in 2022. I'm going to do a 10-year challenge just based off of information that I did in 2012 and where we at right now. I'm going to do a 10-year challenge. Challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself just to see how on point I was. I'm going to grade myself. Maybe I have to have somebody that's non-biased do it, but I'll start it. 10-year challenge. You should challenge yourselves. Not just with a picture. Fuck a picture. What does a picture say? 1,000 words? Well, I got 1,000,000 words that I have to say because the picture's not saying enough. I'm not that, what do you call it? I'm not that I'm not that into the vanity that is just on a fucking picture. I'm not that superficial to where it's just a picture that's gonna be showing you what this challenge is about. What's the words that you've been saying? Because you could look smart. What were you talking about in 2012? I know what I was talking about. What was your conversation? What was your narrative? What was your research about? Niggas was talking about is God left-handed in 2012. Is God left-handed? Is God pigeon-toed? They was saying dumb shit in 2012. Remember? Or you wasn't here. For those that were not here, we here to let you know. Yeah, I'm not that vain and vanity. I'm not that vain to whereas I'm just gonna, I gave niggas the 30-year challenge with pictures. 30 years, not 10. Let's go back 30 years. I'll show you what I was doing in 92. I'll show you what I was on in 92, 2002, and then 2012. Proof of work. Proof of value. Proof of existence. Some niggas can't even show you that because they didn't even exist. You was a spermatose. You know? I mean, you was 5. I don't know, I was a teenager. When we finish the pop-up, we relaunching the Kings County brand. You know? Even if you was 5 and even if you was 14, I'm here to let you know from a perspective of somebody who's been able to go back into my childhood memory. You'd be surprised what you were saying at 5 and at 12. You'd be surprised how conscious you were. You'd be surprised how free you were. You would be surprised how, quote unquote, conscious you were. Because people think that they become conscious when they ran into a website or when they watched a YouTube video. They like, yo, that's when I woke up. But I use consciousness to prove to myself that I was always awake. Because then I wake up and then I go back into the past and I start digging through things and I'm like, yo, you wrote this in 92? You drew that in 91? What were you on, fam? Because you wasn't listening to Phil Val. Who was you listening to? Oh, you was listening to the native tongues. Oh, Lakim Shabbat. Okay. Not Nasir Jones. Oh, Rakim Allah. Oh, they was taking care of you. You was being fed. You feel me? So it's good. Even when you was in a church, even when you was what they call knuckle dragging, you was still awake. You was still lit. You still knew who you was. You were on your journey. It's called a hero's journey. Don't beat yourself up. You was who you was before you got here. That's the proof. That's the proof. You're not cosplaying this. You're not trying to figure it out. You've been on it. Just didn't have a name. You didn't have a network. And you wasn't comfortable to let your locks down the way that you are now. That's the difference. But we was on frequencies that we can't even explain. Okay? We was on frequencies that we can't even explain. To be honest with you, I feel like I was sharper in 2006 than I am right now. I'm like, what happened to this nigga? You know what I mean? Did you bump your head or something? I'm trying to get back to my 2006 self. To be honest with you, 'cause I was a beast. I was like, I had the raw uncut. I was fetty. I was a fetty wop. Now I'm stepped on. All of this exposure to these woke niggas, it diluted the Kool-Aid. Your Uncle Hank perfected the brew of African rock. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Hank. You know? But the better technology, some of the videos that I watch on YouTube where Bobby Hemmett was using an overhead projector and he was writing on the board with chalk, that information is more concentrated, it's more raw than the information of people who have virtual and augmented reality. So better technology does not necessarily mean that you're getting smarter. It could be the opposite. We were reading from Encyclopedia Britannicas, my nigga. We was reading books that weighed more than toddlers. You know what I'm talking about? We were reading toddlers. The books were bigger than 2-year-olds. Okay? So we were watching videos that were 11 hours. I passed out watching Amos Wilson and Phil Valentine. My brother would tell you, I literally keeled over, okay, and had a migraine like a nigga gave me a what do they call it? A lobotomy. Because the information was so heavy on my monkey brain that it almost made the computer crash. I was getting so much information in my hard drive from an 11-hour lecture, fam. My shit had to reboot. So whoever that person was in 2006, I appreciate you. And I'm getting back to you, my nigga. I'm on my way in the Uber because we all trying to get back to something. You know? We all trying to get back to something. But I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. We already passed the hour. You know, we got events coming up. We're gonna be in Tulum, Mexico in March on a huge ticket. It's gonna be me, Blue Pill, sister by the name of Rain Global, a sister by the name of Divine Soul, my good brother Oraji. It's gonna be lit, you know what I mean? It's gonna be nice. We going to Tulum, Mexico to do some plant-based medicines. We're gonna be dealing with some healing. And we're also going to the rainforest. You know, all of that fly shit. We're gonna do some fly shit. We're gonna create content. We're gonna get a tan. We're gonna glow up. We're gonna glow up. You feel me? That's what we finna do. And then in February, which is next week, we're gonna be in Tucson, Arizona at the Crystal Crypto Convergence. It starts on the 1st and it's over on the 3rd. And then on the 4th, I'm doing a workshop with Illuminati Congo and Ross Ben. And that's gonna be through my website, KTLUniversity.com. And it's called Dropping Gems, my nigga, because we're gonna be, we gotta talk to y'all about precious metals like silver and gold and things of that nature. We gotta talk to you about precious gemstones as an economy, as a currency, okay? Not just to floss with and whatnot, but we could teach you how to heal with these stones. We could teach you how to deal with these stones. We could teach you a lot of things about these sacred stones, but I'm gonna let Ross Ben is going to do a visual walk through the gem show. We're gonna film him doing a walkthrough. It's gonna be a video of him walking through, showing you wealth beyond wealth, beyond wealth, beyond wealth. Forget us talking about it. We're gonna show it to you in 4K, maybe 8K. And then we're gonna have a Q&A, and then Illuminati Congo is gonna talk about crypto, NFTs, and how you could get busy. Did you buy the dip? Did you buy the dip? Did anybody buy the dip? Niggas was talking about, oh, crypto was bleeding and everything. And these weird niggas was trying to, oh, it's over with. Did you buy the dip? Because the shit is going back up and now it's time to get rich again. You know what I mean? Now it's time to get right. So you could take the proceeds of that and reinvest that into something. Just don't sit on your wallet, nigga. Buy something. Help to contribute to places that look like this, like a Black Wall Street. Niggas could talk what they talk, but if you're not putting up buildings like this, then you behind the 8 ball. Shout out to Umar. Shout out to everybody who have come into this community and utilized this community as a bank and whatnot, and had the community believe in them through their hearts and their minds and whatnot. I believe in that brother. You know what I mean? When he came on Know the Ledge Radio in 2009 and whatnot, we believed in that brother like we believed in a lot of the brothers, hundreds of brothers we believed in, and sisters. That's just because of, that's where our heart is at. As the twin pillars, you know, we let you come through the pillars. You know? Shout out to everybody out here that is about building and helping to secure a better future for the young ones, our future. Because this life that we're all collectively living, the majority of us is striving and thriving. We not just surviving. So we got a lot to offer. We ain't struggling. We not at the bottom of the barrel. We not hurt. You feel me? We figured this shit out. So we got something to offer, not just our wisdom. We got diamonds and pearls, my nigga. We got resources to offer. We have sweat equity. We have intellectual property. We got blood, sweat, and tears. We got salt in the game, nigga. We got that. You feel alone? I do too. I do too. Join the Discord so you don't have to feel alone, so you could tap into conversations that people in our network is having. That's not social media, that's social network. It's an upgrade and an improvement. It's more personal. We don't have a lot of the noise. We don't have a lot of the censorship. We don't have trolls. We don't have white noise. We don't have censorship. And we don't have Becky's all up in our shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's not what we have. So pull up to the Discord if you want to get into the know. Know the ledger. Not know the ledge. Know the ledger. Okay? It's different. Shout out to Memphis. It's different. I see they solved the murder of young Dolph, allegedly. We'll talk about that tonight. You see what happened with Nipsey in the LAPD. It's starting to come out that they may definitely had a hand in his assassination. Okay? We'll talk about that as well tonight. We'll confront that. We'll unpack that. We'll speak on it. Okay? We'll speak on it. So make sure y'all sign up to KTL University. Go and get your workshop tickets. If you want to be plugged into the crypto convergence all 3 days, then plug into that, because the link for that is in Little Goddess is dropping a link. You could be with us the whole weekend if you can't make it out there. It's not even a weekend. It's Tuesday. It's the 1st to the 4th. So it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Tap in. We here. We gonna be making history in Arizona. Lizzie Jeff, Red Pill, Blue Pill, Illuminati Congo, Ross Ben. The list goes on. Yeah, I rock with Rich. I'm gonna be on Rich tonight, 9 p.m. with Illuminati Congo and Ross Ben on Black Magic 363. 9 p.m. tonight, my niggas. Tap in. Crypto Crystal Convergence, Arizona. The Crystal Gym Show. It goes on for a whole month, my nigga. Lit. Biggest shit that you've ever seen. Crystal's bigger than your bomber clot. You know what I'm talking about? Crystal's bigger than your rotted. Big crystals. Not no little fucking stones. Not that. These are, look at what we did with the smaller stones. But I'm talking big shit. Big drip. You could be a part of that. You could could be a part of that. Yo shit that they pulled out of the ground. Yo shit. That's what they running with. Yo shit. That's what they gonna be out here selling back to us. Yo shit. Mm-hmm. It's yo shit. Niggas scared to go inside of caves and whatnot, but inside of them caves is treasures. You call a white man a caveman, well, he done came up off the caves, nigga. Let me tell you one thing. He done came up off of those caves. It's so easy that a caveman can do it. Save half with Geico. Them Caucasians done came up off them caves because them caves had all kind of treasures inside of them. Big facts. If you see me in Arizona, don't be shy, nigga. I'm an outgoing person. Holla at me. Don't be shy. Take a picture with the gourd. You know what I mean? Sock it to my pocket. Do something. You feel me? But you should be there, Arizona, while it's snowing in your hood. I'm going to get a tan. Okay? I'm going to get a tan. Yeah, they came up off the caves and the crypts. And now they getting up off of crypto. Talk black to me. You can't be mad at them. They in the caves and we not. So we gonna go to Tucson and we're gonna build some bridges. We finna network with, Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. Yeah, Lena, the Tomb Raider. What's her name? What's Tomb Raider's? Lara Croft. We're gonna build with Laura Croft and them. Lara Croft. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna talk to Indiana Jones. You feel me? We're going to talk to all of them in a week, and we will report back to you when you show up on the 4th. We're going to reveal some things. I think we even premiering the China Flow video on the 4th because we got that in the chamber, and we're going to be premiering some new music. You know what I mean? New album. We got 2 albums coming on 2/22/22. The first album is called 11/11. It's not Red Summer Part 2 anymore. It's 11/11. Red versus Twin. Or Red Pill versus Red Pillar. I'm still trying to decide the name. But it's 11/11. That's the name of the project. 22 songs coming out on 2/22/22. I don't give a fuck who dropped that day. I know Kanye is coming out with Donda 2. I hope 100 albums drop on 2/22/22. But guess who's going to be in Wikipedia and in history timestamped for dropping a monumental project? Maybe even 2 of them on 2/22/22. Me. Yeah, that's my date. You know what I'm talking about? That's my date. Yeah, we dropping. Okay? And you'll get some other things before that. But that's the date. 2/22/22. We got some shit pulling up. We got some things dropping, like bird shit. So I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all spending time and attention. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the cash apps in advance. Thank you for the people that send them while we were doing the show. Thank you for everybody who is supporting the black entrepreneurs, that I showed you guys in part 1 and in part 2, because that's very important. I appreciate y'all for appreciating them and showing them appreciation, right? And for anybody that shows up to Black Wall Street, I appreciate, based off of this video, I appreciate y'all for basically, being proactive and showing your people that you appreciate them by showing up, because this is not in the city. This is in the outskirts. So the traffic that they get constant traffic, but they still need more people to know about the fact that they're out here. So when you come out here, you make that trip. That's honorable. Same way that we go to the outlets, the same way that we go all over. Yeah, it's in Stonecrest. The same way that we go to these long ass malls that are far out and whatnot to get a pair of Timberlands and whatnot. We come to Black Wall Street. I make sure I come here every other weekend, break bread, show love, chop it up, and it's even to the point now where we're gonna more than likely 75% locked in, because I just bought a house in this area, so I'm in the neighborhood. we are going to have a pop-up. The name of the mall is called The Black Wall Street. You can Google it. It's not underground. This shit lit. It's above ground. It's in your face. It ain't underground. This ain't a secret. You know what I mean? You don't gotta whisper this shit like this the Underground Railroad, nigga. Harriet Tubman is not on the lease. You dig? She not on the lease. This is not the Underground Railroad. This ain't a secret. This is a legit fucking mall. Black Wall Street. So we're gonna be here for the month of Black History, doing Black Futurism. And the name of our store will be the Mark 125th. I'm gonna be paying homage to the business that helped put me into business, right? The business that helped put me into business was the Mark 125th across the street from the Apollo. That is the edifice that I was selling Kings County and all of my quote-unquote intellectual property for more than 2 years. Standing out there set up with my table as an outdoor vendor in front of the Mark 125th. That was my shelter. That was inspiration. That was the place where legends were made. I promise you, and it helped to make me a legend. Do they need security guards? They probably do. You should pull up with the blicky and see if they need security, right, Jeff? Yeah, I want to see black men with ARs walking around with smiles on their face, though. Don't be mean mugging niggas, because that's not the energy that we on here. But, you know, I'm sure that after, in fact, like, I'm sure that some of them need some jobs, because I don't see them working no more. So come and protect us. You know what I mean? It was 10,000 of y'all in Stone Mountain. Where the fuck are they at now? Huh? Stone Mountain right down the street, too. Like, pull up. Yeah, black guns matter. You know what I'm saying? Did niggas tuck away the blickies? Did they sell them? Did they lose them? What happened? What happened was... But anyway... We doing what we doing what we doing what we doing. Peace, King.
You like Sean John in this thing, bro. I thought who you was, my boy.
Sean John.
Yeah, like that.
That's what's up. You bought some ammo? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to have at least one blicky. You know what I'm saying? Women, men, children. You see Derek Grace? He got his 9-year-old. He got his children with big weapons. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's not a thing wrong with that. That's encouraging. That's highly encouraged. Protect yourself. Protect your neck. Protect your wealth. Your wealth is your progeny, which is the children. Your future. You should be ready to spray something to make sure that they safe if it ever goes down. I'm not gonna talk you to death. It's 272 with 272 thumbs up. My job is done. You know what I'm saying? I've done my job for today. I appreciate every single one of y'all. The numbers are matching. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a numbers guy. The numbers look like they matching. 272 thumbs up with 272 people. Yeah, you know what I mean? Talk black to me. That's what it do. We will be back tonight. Inshallah, like I said, I'm going to reach out to Blue Pill and see if he wants to be with it. But before I do my show, I'll be on Brother Rich, Black Magic 363, with Ross Ben and Illuminati Congo, talking about Arizona, which is next week. Y'all tap in, hit the Discord. Love and light to the family. Stay dangerous. Peace.